Hey, how's it going? Hope you're well. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is the first of many as I document the reboot of my life aged 40. So the wheels have been in motion for a while now actually. I'm currently 41 and this is something that I've been wanting to and putting off for a while now. I originally started to document my journey through a 2-year therapy program back when I was 38, hence the restart life at 40. But due to life and environmental circumstances, I stopped and I never got back. However, the therapy was a success and I came out the other side, and now it is time for me to hit that reboot button. Why am I rebooting? Well, I lived an interesting life, to say the least, and for the longest time growing up, I didn't really know what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. And I realized that when I lost my true purpose, I realized that I needed purpose. Well, I didn't realize that straight away, otherwise chances are I probably wouldn't have needed 2 years of therapy. But then coming out the other side, I realized that having purpose is really important. And I was able to rediscover some old passions. Initially, I wanted to train to become a lived experience therapist. It was going well up until I had this idea, and I thought, well, I've rediscovered my love for technology and computers, so I'll just teach myself how to code, and I'll make an app, a platform that people similar to me that want to go on journeys of self-discovery and self-improvement but need a little bit of help or guidance, and I can use that as part of my lived experience therapy. Well, what ended up happening was I googled and I found a boot camp that I attended, and at the end of it I came out with a new purpose. That's it. I just wanted to be a software developer. I reconnected to that child in me that is absolutely fascinated by computers and computer games and computer programs. That's where I am now. It is the 1st of December and I've been job hunting since March when I got through the boot camp, and yeah, it has been rough. So, you know, the whole cost of living crisis stuff at the moment and the economy and the UK government, yeah, looking for a job no matter what right now is really, really difficult. It is draining, it is demoralizing, and some of the requirements that you need for some of these jobs are absolutely insane. We've gone back 20, 30 years with regards to how companies hire and the type of people that they're trying to hire. That's okay for them. If it works for them, that's fine, because you know there are thousands of people looking for jobs at the moment, so they have to pick the cream of the crop, and that's fine. But with the pressure that comes from the government asking you to get into work and everything, like, it just raises eyebrows. Anyway, I won't put that tinfoil hat on just yet. That'll be a later video. But yeah, for the past month, I have been limping through, and is it a month? Maybe it's been more than a month. I have been limping through this multiple stage interview with a relatively big company, and almost every stage I keep thinking that I've just completely messed up. It's not going to work. I get told you'll hear back in a couple of days, and it goes on for like a week or a week and a half. Oh well, I haven't heard back, so that's another ghost you can add to the list. And then I get the email saying that we want to invite you back to the next stage. This is where I'm at. Like last week, it is Monday 1st of December right now. Last week on Friday, I got told 2 weeks prior that I would hear back in a couple of days. And it got back to that Friday and I was just about to jump on call with my mentor. I prepared myself to say, I don't think I have been selected to go forward, because they said a couple of days and it's been over a week. Oh, sorry, close to 2 weeks. 5 minutes before I jumped on call with him, I got the email and I thought, all right, a little bit of disappointment before I'm cheered up seeing my mentor's face and we have a laugh and do some programming. And I got invited back. So a week today, I go for the final stage interview. It's crazy 2025 and I'm going to an in-person interview for the final stage with a company for a tech role. Blows my mind, because most interviews are done digitally these days, and for good reason. But I have decided that with the amount of multiple stage interviews that I've done since March up until now, just to be rejected and ghosted, that this interview process that I'm currently doing will be the last interview process and job hunt of 2025 for myself. I think if any jobs randomly appear in my inbox or on LinkedIn or something like that, and is not something that I have searched for, but is something that I can apply for, I'll probably just apply for it. But I'm not putting myself through any more mental exhaustion through looking and researching and tailoring CVs and doing all this other time-consuming stuff. It is a full-time job in itself just to go through these stages again. So, long story short, for the rest of 2025 right now, I'm doing this final stage interview and I'm not doing any more job hunting, and I'm just relaxing for the rest of December. We will see what happens. Hopefully, you'll join me on this journey. Maybe somebody learns something or figures something out. What could be even better is if somebody comments on a video and I can learn from them, because every day is a school day, and if you're not learning, what are you doing? So I guess now I've rambled a little bit, it'd be good to set some foundations, some goals, or just some kind of like understanding of what I want to achieve in both these videos and just going forward. I want to definitely be in tech. Software developer, QA, DevOps. I want to be in tech. I did study to be a full stack software developer, and I'm still very open to being full stack. I lean more on the back end, but we will see, because beggars can't be choosers. And what am I trying to achieve with these videos? Well, I want to keep myself accountable, and I want to be responsible going forward, and I want to make sure that I have documentation of this journey. I can see where I started, I can figure out my mindset, and I can see where I end up. I would ideally like to not be in the UK in 12 to 24 months. Spain, Portugal, Thailand, they're all very appealing places. I do have my dog with me, Una, so long as I am able to go somewhere with my dog, I'll be okay. I'm not entirely too interested in owning a house, and I think that if I were to stay in the UK in the hopes of buying a house, I would have to go up north, and that's not just because the house prices are cheaper up there, but going up north just seems like the better place to be. I'm not a city boy, I'm quite introverted, and I think people up in places like Manchester, they just seem just relaxed with like day-to-day life and a bit more chill, and the cost of living is a lot cheaper as well. So yeah, it's a bit of column A, bit of column B there. I guess another place I'd like to go to live is Ireland. I think that'd be great. Maybe Wales, although I'm not as keen on Wales as I am on Ireland, but we can see. So anyway, I have anxiously rambled and stumbled through this video as my first video, and maybe it was a little bit incoherent and didn't make sense, but that's okay, because I am going to stop trying to be a perfectionist. And with that, I'd like to thank you one last time for clicking on this video, and I'll see you next time.